Recording. Right. First one is Lorenzetti and Steve Howes at 5:03.
I take it that was Mr. Howes that appeared behind, was it?
I think so. Where's Steve?
No, Steve Howes wasn't involved in
No, but it's right. So he must have. It's done that thing again where it's got two incidents recorded at the same time, but just given the first one,
it was
right.
someone from behind.
Yeah, it was Chris.
Avoidable contact, and there's one there as well, but
yeah.
First lap.
But he does move over into back into Chris's like
braking area. Yeah. Have a roll back again.
Yes.
I mean, he's not chopped him off in it. He was there.
Yeah, I mean, he's not moved that much, has he really?
No, and he was there early. See, look, he's not. Yeah, he was there before everyone braked.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, I think that one's on Chrissy.
Yeah.
Let's just watch the.
Oh, that's not a rejoin you want to see.
All right, we'll investigate that in a sec. Let me just recall Chrissy's. We'll come to that one. Because that is logged. There's two contacts before that. So Chrissy's number 49, isn't he?
49. I think so, yeah.
So it's going to be 20 seconds because it was on the first.
Yeah.
The first lap. We'll come to this one in a mo. But there's one of this. Let's just segregate that off. There we go. Right. Let's jump to Steve Howes because there was one logged at the same time. So. But there actually wasn't.
No.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
Not at the same time.
Up the wrong number. Hang on, it's not just after that, is it? So it rolls through a second after. There you go,
No. I don't know why it's got Steve involved. Or Steve. Right. 330 Kev at 5:05. Right. So that's Frank.
That's a tricky one because he's avoiding stuff in front of him of everyone having a panic. So it does move in the braking zone. So look, they're all on the brakes.
It comes off the brakes though, look.
Yeah, look, he's back on them. And then he's... Well, pick the bones out of that one.
So let's just jump back on with Kev a sec. Right. Let's see it from Kev's perspective, slowed down. So he's braking, but he started turning now. Let's slow it right down to avoid the McLaren in front.
Yeah. I mean, that's really tricky because it's like, would Frank have got it stopped, or was he just going in a bit too hot anyway?
Let's go back to the. Oh, not there. Right, so let's obviously slow just to see the braking.
They're all starting to slow in front.
Yeah. See, it's when he comes off there, is that would, if he'd stayed on the brakes, would that have stopped the car?
It's like, and the trouble is you know that it's first corner, everyone's going to bunch. It's quite a naughty corner.
It is.
It's going to start coming back to you. And yes, there was, I mean.
So let's just as a comparison, because we've got Shaper and I can't find him. Where's he gone? Paul. There we go. Paul.
All right. Yeah.
So they're
sort of in the same vicinity.
And let's just.
And Paul's right, really.
Yeah, he's kind of.
But just to
caution.
I mean, he's not jumped on them. He's just trying to slow it down and keep a safe.
Keeping an eye on what's going on in front of him.
A bit of a barrel in at that point.
Yeah, I mean, if Paul had gone barreling into the back of the McLaren in front, I think there's a case for Frank, but because he's not,
no, there was space for him to. He just arrived that bit too quick. Yes, the car was moving, but he was avoiding cars checking up.
Yeah,
and before that, everyone was slowing, other than Frank, who was diving for a hole that was probably close.
Absolutely, and we're on board with Yannick Shaper, who's got a car in front of him a lot closer than the Porsche of Rob Homer.
Yeah,
he doesn't go into the back of anybody. So let's just watch it, because they're all side by side.
Yeah,
and the caution that Shaper's taking here, and that
Frank hasn't braked hard enough, I think, and then he let off.
Yeah, he's taking far too much speed into there for what's going on in front of him.
He's sort of
And now there's
just
this is
he's running out of room now.
Yeah,
and he can't brake hard yet because he's let off and So I would. There are sort of like, but I think ultimately it's down.
There's always potential mitigating circumstances, aren't there? But but the fact that Paul didn't go plowing to the back of anybody and Shaper didn't plow to the back of anybody, and I think it's because of the caution they were taking. That is.
I think Frank just went a little bit gung ho first corner. And he just carried too much speed and couldn't get rid of the last bit when it all needed to be. for me.
Agreed. So 20 seconds, because it would have been 10, but because it's the first lap, it's doubled.
Yeah.
Right, so, and obviously what that has caused. So we're back to Chrissy. So we've seen this bit. So 5:07, which is that one.
One there.
Right. That's okay.
3:01, not 5:07. Oh, 5:07 time.
Yeah.
Sorry, so it just had a brain fart and then realised.
Number 96, which is Paul Garnham. And this is where.
But was that two? The one with 3:01.
Yeah.
Did it register that?
That was it. The one, the next one coming down to, so don't worry. That was, there's nothing in that, is there? So
no, not really.
No. So 5:12 is when we see the Ferrari, the Lorenzetto. We saw the first one, 5 minutes 12. Paul Garnham here. So
yeah, I mean, you can't just rejoin like that. That's ridiculous. I mean, you've got all that tarmac there. Like, he's on it, and he's just driven straight back at the track.
Yeah, and that's
bad.
Avoid unsafe rejoin.
Yeah,
is described
and
by
causing the collision.
Having to, if anybody else has to take avoiding action, either of even steering input or on the pedals, and
that's as a cause of his own. That one there. You know, where's Paul going to disappear to?
Yeah,
he's just turning back in again. You know, he's rejoined badly.
He's forgetting this bad rejoin, which is a penalty anyway. He needs to be staying over on the left-hand side along this line, not trying to come back onto the middle of the track and expecting the people behind him to have to move out the way. That's so it's a penalty for unsafe rejoin.
And I mean, does that encompass the hitting as well?
So the hitting is actually is a set one after is a separate bit. I think I don't think I can't penalise Paul for it.
No.
But I would say that this damage here and the retirement of the race is probably penalty enough. So I would say warning for the I mean the I think a rush of blood.
Yeah, because he was hit and put out there first when he.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was.
Wasn't his own thing. That was a spin, and then he's probably just had a bit of a red mist moment.
Yeah.
So
but that's not acceptable.
No.
And unfortunately,
so are we just thinking of doing what with that?
Well, I mean, I think it's a penalised for the unsafe rejoin. That's definite. So that will be so an unsafe rejoin.
Yes.
Is there he is. I couldn't see it for them. So I just went letter blind.
Yeah.
He's 10 seconds.
Yeah. But like you said, this bit sort of put him out finally. So,
and I think a warning for that.
A warning, yeah.
That you have to.
Once you're out there, you've got to stay out there and be safe coming back on for the second time.
Absolutely, absolutely, and you need to take it back to you've got the the relative. You've got the radar. There's no excuse for an unsafe rejoin at all, especially straight into the crowd at the start of a race. So that would be 10 seconds, but because it's the first lap, it is 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Plus a warning.
Mm-hmm.
But if when he felt, for me, when he felt
the hit
the first time, he's got to be staying out and lifting, not
steering in.
Yeah. He's caused the demise of his own race.
Yeah. I mean, had he stayed out a tad till the end of that green, Paul would have probably been gone.
Yeah, absolutely. It's warning for unsporting conduct.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he's just hit him and then just gone donk, 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 keep on trying to force him out the way rather than him safely rejoin.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Naughty boy, don't do it.
Yeah, we don't like to see that. So, right. Number 97 is Mikey Ball, isn't it? Yeah. At 6 minutes 26.
What'd you do, Mikey Ball? You got hit, Mikey Ball.
He didn't do anything, did he?
No. He got nerfed by Mr. 57. Yeah, he just couldn't keep it tight enough, could he?
I mean, the move's done.
Yeah. But he knows Mike's still there. Yeah, Mike's still got to make the corner.
Yeah. Absolutely. I don't think it's penalty worthy for me.
Maybe a warning.
Yeah.
Because he's got so much speed going in and that tight line.
I think
he needs to be slowing more so he can keep tight to the curb.
Has he backed thinking he's gonna perhaps hit the AMG? Because it looked like he had it hooked around, but all of a sudden then he's it's just got it. It just carried a bit too much speed through.
Yeah, too much speed, and he couldn't just keep it tight enough to leave Mike the room.
Yeah.
But like we said, it was so close. But Mike's got to be allowed to get some form of a turn at that.
Yeah, I think for me it's not a penalty, but I think definitely it's a warning.
Yeah.
To David. Right, so a warning for contact on overtake. Number 96 is Mr. Garnham. I can't find him now. Where's he gone? Here he is. 7:03.
Oh. Oh, he got nerfed.
It was Arrow.
Yeah, that was total miscalculation.
It didn't break early enough for
No.
how tight he was to the corner, did he?
So that's another first lapper, isn't it?
No, second lap.
Oh, second lap. You lucky boy.
Quite clear cut, that one.
Yeah.
So
I think he'll. I think he apologised actually.
Yeah, he did
in the chat, didn't he? I saw.
And he also waited.
Yes.
So it would have been 10 seconds, but it's reduced
to 7, isn't it, or something?
To 7. Oh no, it's reduced to 5 because you can't do.
Oh right.
Single digits.
Oh right.
In the timing. It's the only flaw in my changing it over. Number 97 is Mikey Ball at 7:04.
Oh. Oh, there you go. Frank. I mean, it was a crash ahead, but.
He's not making that corner anyway, is he?
No. Yeah, he was all locked up and sliding towards. Yeah, I mean, obviously with the two half spinning in front of him, he's got, but he's already looking for an escape route there before they've spun, and he's locked and sliding. So much I hate to do it. I can't.
No, it's racing
say
instant
it's
for me.
not Frank.
Well, really, I think.
I mean, it's.
I don't think it's
close.
A big enough contact.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose
because Mike's turning in, he's not. He's not. If Mike had obviously known,
or something like
yeah,
that.
If he'd gone off, but Mike's watching the incident, isn't he? As is Frank there. I don't think. I think if they had, I think if these two hadn't spun in front of him, and then
they'd have had a door handle and
then, but yeah,
both probably gone wide.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think.
Okay.
I think.
Yes. And he had to return to pits. And
no, it was me jumping too far on the thingy.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, I stand corrected then.
Yeah. I think if the cars wasn't an instant there, then if he gained a place by it, because of that. But it's hard to, you've got eyes going everywhere now.
He's had to go to the left because of the half spinners.
Yes, exactly. Renato Ribeiro, 15:01. Right. Oh yeah.
Wait, look. Oh, you can't just go sticking your nose up there. It's not going to work.
Yeah. I mean, he's done well to avoid him here. He's got it wrong.
bounced off of the sausage bit, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Which has just pimpled him out to it. You know, he's realised that it's all not going well.
Yeah.
But it's that last
He
little
just can't
bounce.
get it turned, can he, because of the bounce?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
Did well to avoid him going into it, but...
Yeah. Unfortunately, the beam was stuck to the ground and was using the bit of tarmac he wanted.
But what he was... Now, you need to watch David, because he did wait.
Right.
You can see he slowed right down, lost a couple of positions, but it took a lot longer, I think, than Renato had planned. Right. So it doesn't count as giving the place back, does it? But
yeah, I mean, he's slowed. Yeah, at some point you have to make up your mind to go, don't you? And go, well, perhaps his car's broken or whatever. So, yeah.
I mean, he did wait.
He did wait,
and he lost positions because of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd be inclined to do with that thing. I mean, obviously, there's the penalty for the collision, but the waiting bit, he didn't wait for him.
Yeah, I think it'd be full. Have to be full.
Yeah.
10 seconds. Right, 42. It's Mr. Sims at 15:45. Yeah, I had to wait so long as well. Right.
Oh, I saw this bit.
Let's just go and call with Steve.
Yeah, it's on Steve, obviously. Yeah, it just went round too much that he couldn't move.
Yeah. And they were stuck then because there was so many cars going past.
Yeah, you just got to sit and wait. Oh, soul destroying, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, there's someone really using their relative.
Yes.
I'd like to applaud him for that because, you know, he's tried to do the gentle move and get himself, and then like, no, that's not working. It's a redone. I mean, Christ, that's my.
Let's wait for the whole field to go by, isn't he? That's the issue.
Yeah.
And
wow,
that is ahead of stewarding, leading by example.
Yeah.
Frustrating for Paul.
Yeah.
As he knows,
demonstration.
Yeah, but we can also only penalise the incident, not the outcome.
Yeah, yeah.
So it'd be 10 seconds for Steve.
Yeah.
Number 99 is Old Man Candy. 16:51.
And his shortbread box. Or tin. Oh, he got a little tap.
That was it.
Lovely. Oh,
got another one.
He's got another tap. At least he's got a pair of taps.
92.
That's a BM.
Yeah. At 2306. That was it.
Yeah. Exchange of paint.
Yes. Number 227 and 18 at 2955. She lifted as well to let him. I don't think this is not a penalty for me. It's a racing incident. Only if Jules had, if Jules had gained.
There's a lot going on there.
There is a lot. Yeah, a lot going on. I think if Jules had gained position over it, then yeah absolutely. But she lifted, did the right thing, as we would fully expect from Jules.
Yeah.
We come to see Jules is involved in the next one with Bunny, who's right behind her.
That's definitely Bunny's fault.
Oh God, yeah. 3 minutes and 8 seconds.
Told you. Well done, everyone.
Yeah.
He held it well, and Bunny backed off as well.
Yeah. Again, as we'd expect.
Little rub
from Mr. Bunny. David Blythe at 40.24.
I like it when there's big jumps in time. Oh. That surprised me.
That made me jump.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jacob.
Yeah.
Problem here, first of all, that Jacob's got to deal with is the difference in speed, of course.
Yes.
But David is getting blue flags, so he's going to try to he hits the brakes and he's staying out wide.
Yeah.
But gets clipped on the corner.
Late spot and didn't go. Jacob didn't go right early enough, if you like.
Yeah.
Because he's still trying. He doesn't know whether David's going to let him go or not, I suppose, at that point. But David's done the right thing.
He has. It's definitely a time penalty, though.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, he's still with him up the rear, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? He's no matter, even if you are getting blue flags, you still have to take into account the difference in speed between the classes. Unfortunately, Jacob, sorry, mate, but you can't go putting people in the wall like that, unfortunately. Not he did it on purpose, but
No. And it was just a corner of a clip, wasn't it? Which is the worst thing. Had it been square, it'd have been nothing.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Number 49. Christoph at 49.18. With Paul 92 is Paul Garner, isn't it? Oh no, 92 is Damon Douglas.
Oh right, yeah. Who's being blue flagged and what? And
So,
there?
Damon is being blue flagged in front. This is Jacob Borwick to the right. So these two are
Right.
battling for position.
So they're for position, and Chris is there to put a lap.
Yeah. So Jacob's passed here.
Yeah.
Let's slow that down. It's like the worst place in the world for Damon to be, bless him.
Yeah. I mean, he's trying to let people through, and the trouble is Chris is actually sort of boxed in, isn't he? He's got to go somewhere.
Well, Chris has moved right, hasn't he? So Chris was right on the outside.
Thinking he was going to follow him through.
Yeah. But then he's tried to avoid.
But then he's like, oh, hang on, I'm not getting that stopped at the rate he is. So he's got it, and he's sort of...
Yeah. It's awkward.
Yeah.
But it's on Chris to get the job done safely. You've got to be able to battle and get past back markers. And he's had to take avoiding action. This is the thing, isn't he? He's taking too much speed. Well, the things he's got to take into account here, Jacob's not on the racing line, so he's not going to be carrying his normal amount of speed through the first part of the chicane, and he's going to be braking earlier. So Chris needs to take into account that and the fact there is a back marker on the outside as well, and he's moving across to take the same line as Jacob, but he's carrying too much speed.
Yeah, and Chris rode slightly later than Jacob.
Yeah. So it's a penalty on Chris for me, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Yes.
But it's all part of the race, isn't it? So it's...
Yeah.
Damon again. So 60 minutes 42.
Excuse me.
So he's with Frank. That was it.
It was nothing.
And then the final one, 227 and 301. So it's Jacob and Graham. It's when I say 6130.
That was a brave move, wasn't it? Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, there's a huge amount of because Brian gets a wiggle on there, and let's see it from above. I'm not sure there's anything actually wrong in it though.
No. Yeah, it's not got it completely off. You know, they sort of bumped, and he's inadvertently had to be going towards being off track.
Because there he's got the room.
Yeah.
There he's got the room. So he's getting there, isn't he? He's entitled. He's entitled to
be there.
Yeah, and Graham's moving across, and so
which has then speared him half onto the grass, but he's still on the track.
Yeah, he's still on the track.
So, yeah,
I think it's, for me, this a brave,
Oh,
ballsy, well executed move. To be fair, and I think it probably caught Graham off guard a little because wasn't expecting him to go.
You don't expect someone to be going down the outside and you're there, do you?
But he's more than alongside when they go into the braking zone, which is there, isn't it? So he's fully entitled to be there. So as
it move of the race.
Yeah,
me, that
absolutely ballsy.
Yeah.
Well executed.
Kahunas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Now you say that was the last one. Can I play devil's advocate? Can we go back to the start first corner?
Yeah.
Because all it was out of the corner of my eye, I saw a white Merc get pinged across that bend, and I don't know who it was or what happened in it. And I think it may have missed one. That's all.
996. So he's not on any of the.
Yeah, no,
bits.
I just saw. Where the hell was it? There.
Yeah.
So I just saw it out the corner of my eye as we were watching something else, and I couldn't explain what had happened. And
yeah, who's the red?
That's Mike, isn't it?
So, this is Renato. This is Renato. Just it got bashed the other way.
Yeah.
There's nothing Renato could have done about that, is there?
No.
Yeah,
but I just had no explanation of what happened.
No, that's fine. All right, that's the end of that. Then let's end that.
Yeah.
Right, so this is a report we've had in. So she lets Bunny go.
Yeah.
Which he should do because he's under blue flags.
But then he's right up close there.
Yeah, there's no need for that. That's quite unsporting.
And this is the last lap, yeah?
Yeah, this is the last lap.
So, yeah, I mean, that would scare the pants out of you if someone's let you pass and then comes roaring up behind like that.
Yeah, especially the last lap of the race.
Yeah. And I think Bunny was, he's second in his class.
He is second in his class, yeah.
So, you know. Oh, you can't be. I know you're entitled to, right, but you're risking far too much getting that close on the last lap when he's not even on the same lap, is he?
No, he's 3 laps down.
Right, then you've got to use a bit of common sense and not risk other people's race.
Absolutely, I think.
He's sliding around and stuff like that. If he just had a slight lock up when he was getting really close, that's the end of someone's race.
And what he needs to do, if the shoe was on the other foot, if he was currently second in class, and it's not, there's nothing.
Yeah, he's not made contact or anything, but it's quite unsportsmanlike.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm going to put out a note.
Yeah.
That unsportsmanlike conduct is not a good thing. So if you're laps down, you don't want to ruin somebody else's race by forcing them into an error when it's not a battle for position. It's just not good sportsmanship, and we don't like that. So, but it's not a pinnable offence.
You've got to be, everyone's so keen on like the first lap. You've got to be so careful. You have on the last lap as well, because you've got people out of position with others. You may have people battling really close and stuff, and you need extreme caution on the first and the last lap.
Absolutely.
Really,
So
in my head.
there'll be a warning flagged for it as unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can learn from that and move on. That's all of it. Thank you very much, Gazar.
Lovely.